to get in the cell. Get up, get in the cell, Ray. Get in there.
First at 6, a sentencing in the lost trust case out of Marlboro County, South Carolina that stemmed from a Queen City News investigation. That body camera video shows Deputy Andrew Cook shocking an inmate multiple times with a taser as that inmate tried to get back into a jail cell. Cook pleaded guilty to a federal charge and testified that he fired the shocks because he was instructed to do so by Sheriff Charles Lemon. Thanks for joining us here on Queen City News at 6. I'm Brian Blakely. Sheriff Lemon took his federal civil rights charge to trial back in August, where a jury found him not guilty. The Attorney General's office dismissed the state charges against Lemon and Cook earlier this year, but the dismissal included a note that the AG's office could reinstate the charges. Officials decided they would not reinstate the state charge after a federal grand jury indicted both Lemon and Deputy Andrew Cook in January. Sheriff Lemon was suspended while the trial played out and has since returned to power. Queen City News Chief Investigator Jody Barr joins us live from outside the Marlboro County Courthouse this evening. Jody, take us through what happened today in court.
Well, you know, Brian, this is the first time now since almost 5 years after that jailhouse video was recorded in the county jail that prosecutors were able to get a conviction and a sentence in this case. Today, former Deputy Andrew Cook walked into the federal courthouse here in Florence, South Carolina, where he was sentenced on that civil rights violation. Now, former Deputy Cook walked out of court here today with probation, meaning he will not spend a single day behind bars over what he did to Jarrel Johnson in the county jail there in May of 2020. Marlboro County Sheriff Charles Lemon and former Deputy Andrew Cook each faced 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine when that federal grand jury handed down those indictments here back in January. Cook, though, quickly pleaded guilty and agreed to help prosecutors to convict his former boss. Now, Cook's plea deal was simple: fully cooperate with the prosecution to convict Sheriff Charles Lemon, and the government in exchange would ask for no jail time for Cook. Cook did that, including testifying here in the sheriff's trial back in August, and today the judge again sentenced former Deputy Andrew Cook to 2 years of probation. I tried to talk to Cook as he walked out of the federal courthouse here earlier today. Mr. Cook, can we talk to you before you head out?
No, thank you. I'm fine. Thank you, though.
Do you regret taking this plea given the fact that Sheriff Lemon walked away acquitted? Is there anything you'd say to Jarrel Johnson today? Apologize to him, or?
All right, Jody, Cook wasn't the only one involved here. The sheriff, Charles Lemon, you just talked about, acquitted by a federal jury there in August. What is next for the sheriff?
Well, what's next for the sheriff? He is going to be packing up his office here. He has about 30 days left in his term. He was soundly defeated in the November election. The sheriff was defeated. The sheriff, Lemon, was running as a write-in candidate because he did not file for re-election back in March and April when those the filing period opened. Lemon, facing this prosecution, did not file for re-election, so he ran as a write-in, and he was beaten soundly by Larry McNeil, who will assume office in January there in Marlboro County.
Yeah, Jody Barr live in South Carolina for us, covering this case. You've been doing this for years and staying on top of it today. Thanks for joining us here. We'll see you here soon.